Hello everyone, is I'm audible? Okay, fine. So let's wait for a couple of minutes until I will be uploading the deck here. Let's wait for 5 minutes. Let the people join, and then we will be starting the class. Okay. Meanwhile, if you guys are having any doubt, you can proceed with your doubt. You can ask. Okay. So do you guys have any confusion, any question which you have solved yesterday, but you were not able to get the answer, or whatever topics I've explained yesterday, you are comfortable with that? Okay, no one is responding. Third problem we are having issue, right? Okay, okay, fine. Okay, okay, fine. Stock problem. Okay, okay, fine. So let's get started. Like the people have joined, so I don't want them to get it. Meanwhile, others will be joining. So I'm just gonna quickly start my screen. Okay, it is visible, and then I am gonna present my screen to everyone. Once my screen is visible, please comment in the chat. Okay, fine. So basically, today we will be following this particular deck, and I have attached the deck already. So let me start from that beginning. We'll be solving the problems from the array objects. Mainly, it will be array. So and then we'll be going slowly towards the more complicated problem. Today we'll be covering around 4 to 5 problems of the lead code, and my aim is to give you one solution today, and which is not present in the deck, that solution, because and I will explain you the code which is in the deck. Two things I will do, and I want from you guys to solve that question in a different manner in home. Okay, so my aim is to solve 4 to 5 questions by the end of the session, but I will go according to the class. Like yesterday, people were saying I need to go a little slow. So today I will be going little slow, and in last 30 minutes, I will be taking up the questions from the previous class which people are not able to solve. Okay, so does this make sense to everyone? That's what we gonna discuss this thing only, how we can think about a logic, how we can think about a particular thing. Okay, so I will be starting with a very good problem. Like it is a lead code. I will tell you the problem number also. They will be a lead code problem. All problems will be the lead code only. So let me do one thing just to say. So, I will be not able to see the chats now because I am on the other screen. So I want to please don't type anything. Whatever I am explaining to you, just uh, see that and post that. I will be taking the questions. Okay, whatever doubts you will be having, I will be taking those doubts. Cool. Shall we start? Okay, cool. So we will see our first problem, which is anagram, which will be anagram. This will be our first problem. So first, I just wanted to know from you guys how many people know what is anagram. First, I just wanted to know same string, same. Okay. So before jumping into the problem, I just wanted to confirm from everyone they all are comfortable with the array and the objects, whatever we have studied in the last class. Does anyone who is having some doubt or any doubt can raise their concern immediately, because this will be little advanced class. We'll be going little further. So if you are having any problem in the uh, array or the object, then it will be difficult for you to grasp the things. Okay. Just to answer that, Deepak, you doesn't wanted to know every function which we can of the array or any other topic, because I also don't know, and none of the developers will be knowing all the functions. But at least you should have idea what array can do. So let me explain you. For example, we know we can add the value to the array, we can delete the value to the array, we can pick a certain value into the array. So these analogy you should have, like, okay, these things we can do in the array. Okay, so then you can Google it for the functions. Like if you wanted to add some value, then push is there, you can Google that. If you want to delete something, then we will be having unshaped or like whatever it is. Okay, so you shouldn't have you shouldn't learn, or you shouldn't memorize all the functions, but you should have an idea what things we can do from an array. Did I answer your question, Deepak? No problem. No problem. So, Nishant, you will be, whenever you will be doing the practice and practice, you will be getting comfortable with the slice, push, pop, shift and shift, whatever it is. So, only the practice matters. So, in the mind, you have to be prepared what action you need to do. So, now let's see this problem, which I'm gonna add to my tab, and then we will be doing something. Okay, so this is our screen. So consider a string. Consider one example. First, going to explain what is anagram. So, okay, what is anagram? So the definition of anagram is like, if we get a string or if we get any word, if we jumble the words and we get the another string, that is called anagram. So it is confusing, but let me show you with the example. So consider a word called apple. Okay, so apple consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me write it very clearly so that I can explain it properly. Consider this as a string. I am writing separate, but consider this as a string. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the length of this particular? So this is string, this is index, and this is length, right? Length. So length of this particular string is what? 5, right? Because it consists of 4 characters. So if we jumble the word and we create a new string, so for example, if we do something like this, E, P, P, what left? L, A. So this particular string, which I am highlighting at the moment, this particular string and this particular string, they both are anagram. Okay, they both are anagram. So let me write it down the index for this also. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again the length is 5. So I hope people are knowing what is anagram till now, right? So uh, did you got like what is anagram, or shall I explain once more? Please put in a chat. Okay, cool. So if we have any string and we jumble the words, for example, we have a apple, APPLE, and we created a new word which is EPPLA. So if you observe carefully, it is having all the characters which are present here, right? So this word and this word, they both are combination of A, P, P, and LE. We have used A, we have used A, we have used two P's here and two P's here. So this is called anagram. So for example, if we write something like that, PLPEA, this is also anagram because we are using same character. The length and the characters which are used should be the same. Yep. Okay. Uh, did you got it now? No matter any character on any position. Yes, no matter any character on any position, but the number of characters should be same and the occurrence should be same. It shouldn't be like here we are using 2p and here we will be using 1p. No, this is if we will be using 1p, it is not anagram. Okay, we should have 2p. Like the piece can be like at the first and at the last, or together also, but 2p should be there, right? So we should have similar characters, similar length, but position of the character may vary, right? Right. So now I'm just going to explain you how you can. So any confusion in the anagram? Any confusion in the anagram? No, right? So people are talking about hash map and other stuff, but first let's build the logic. Then we will think what we need to use, right? So first, yesterday I shown you, right? Whenever we approach any problem, yeah, I will give you. You take any word. So Vishnu is asking, right? So consider a name Vishnu. Okay. For example, consider a name Vishnu. So Vishnu is combination of these characters, right? If we make this word like this, V, I used N, I used V, I used I used N, I used S, S. This is also Vishnu. Okay, this is also Vishnu. We have used same character, same length. So whatever, if we jumble the characters, we get the anagram. We call it as an anagram. So any character you take. So for example, one. right? One is a with three words word. If we write it as EON, this is also anagram. So one and eon are the anagram, right? So I hope now anagram is clear, right? What is the meaning of anagram is clear to everyone. Vishnu, is it clear to you? Okay, cool. Now let's talk about the logic. How? So uh, I'm gonna teach you. mm, I'm gonna teach you. Yes, it is a case sensitive. I am gonna teach you about the logic. So uh, just see how we are going to build the logic. Okay. So let me take this logic planning. Okay. So of anagram, I will write in bracket anagram. So here I will put Vishnu's name only. So this is the given string, and we need to check whether the u. Let me write it down in everything caps so that to avoid the confusion. Let me now put everything in caps. So consider example. For example, we'll take a Vishnu. Vishn and U. Okay. If we jumble this word, we can write it as N V I N V I N V I H S V. Right? Uh, I have written correct, right? This is you, okay? This is you. So let me make this little proper. So this is you, okay? In you, I'm just putting like this. So this is proper, right? Okay, okay. So those who joined late, we are here talking about the anagram. Uh, so anagram is something. It's a word, and if we jumble the characters of that word, we get an anagram. So, for example, we have a word. We have a Vishnu as a word, and if we jumble these words, then we get an anagram. Only two conditions: the length of the string should be same, and we should have used the same character whatever given into the string, the initial string. You have to take a note of two things. Indexes, like the length of the string should be same, like length meaning this particular thing and this particular thing, length should be exact same. So we will write this condition. Let's divide this page into two parts. Conditions. So first condition is always length should be same, should be same characters are used in other words or string. Okay, these are the two conditions which should satisfy to make an anagram. Is this clear to everyone? The condition part is clear to everyone? Or any doubt in condition part? All the doubts are very much welcomed. Okay, so if you have a small doubt, please ask. And for those who know what is anagram, and for those who are very much comfortable with the anagram, they can write the code using any method, and later we will see their output. But only this is only for those who know. But if anyone doesn't know, or he knows 90%, don't try to solve the program. First, you look it here, and then you can go home and you can solve the program. Does this make sense? Don't give attempt if you don't know. Only give attempt if you are 100% sure you know this particular program. Okay, cool. So till now, we have talked about two things. First, we got the definition of anagram and we got the two conditions. Like, I will not write two. Actually, we got conditions, right? So, whenever any questions come to you, so like, sir, do we going to use hash map or with only loop? I'm not going to use hash map and I'm not going to use any loops also. So you just do whatever way you know, Deepak. You use hash map, you use loop, whatever you want. Okay, it's up to you. Okay. So let me explain you how you can think of the logic. So whenever you get any problem, first you think of what are the conditions will be coming. What do you mean by conditions? So consider a very simple program of writing a even number. If you wanted to check a number is even or odd, what you will do? First, you will check whether that particular number is greater than zero or not, right? That should be the first condition. So, like that only, we have written the condition. Length should be same and same characters are used in other words. These are the two conditions which we gonna check in a little bit. So, um, are you guys following me, right? I hope I'm not like making you bored or something. You are following me, right? Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. So, we have our initial code. We got to know we can write the code for the length, and search character are used in another string. This we will coming to later part. Okay. So, uh, first, we will discuss about how we can initiate our program. Okay, so we have a word called Vishnu, and we have some other word called. Let's take three-word example because Vishnu is a long name and it will be hard to grasp you, right? So I'm just gonna take three-word example. I'm sorry, Vishnu. You, if your name in like is in three word, then it will be great. So we'll be taking example of one and we'll be writing E on, right? So first we will make array of this particular string. Whatever string we have a two string, right? This and this. We will make a array. So once we will make a array, we will get O, we will get N, and we will get E, right? And same goes here. We will get E, we will get O, and we will get N. Correct? Correct? This makes sense to everyone or not? Does this make sense to everyone or not? Okay. Now, if somehow we were able to sort this array, okay, if we can sort this array, we will get our answer, right? If, like, for example, let's say we somehow we sorted the array. So what it will become? It will be becoming E N O, right? And this will also becoming E N O, right? So now these both arrays are equal, right? Now these both arrays are equal. Hence, we can say the entered strings were anagram, right? We have written two conditions. First is we need to verify length. Second, we need to check the characters. So we have splitted a string into the character here, and we checked, we sorted the array, we sorted the both array, and we identified whether the placements of the characters are correct or not. Right? This is the simplest way to achieve this particular problem statement. Right? Correct or not? Like, did you guys? Okay. Uh, Neil, from which point you want me to repeat, like the whole or the array matching? Okay, cool. So we have took, our goal is to say Eon is anagram of one. This is our goal. Okay. So what I did, we have separated both the string. We have separated both the string in an array, right? O N E. We have written O N E because if we split this particular string, we will be getting O N E, and if we will split this particular string, we will be getting E O N. This is clear, Niranjan, or not? Clear. Okay. Now, if we somehow we able to sort these array, like this array and this array. So for a minute, forget about the characters. Okay. Forget about the character. Think like if we have two, three, and one here, and here you have 3, 1, and 2, right? If you were able to sort these arrays like which I have written, you can say that these both arrays are equal, right? So if we sort this array, what we will get? We will get 1, 2, 3, and here also we will get 1, 2, 3. Then we can say these both values are equal, right? So we are doing same thing. What we are doing, we are sorting our array. Here we are sort this array we got. Now in next step we are sorting the array. Once we will sort, E will come here, N will come here, and O will come here. This is the alphabetical sorting we have done. Okay, we have done the alphabetical sorting, and on the basis of the position of E and N and O, we can say these two values, these two strings are anagram. Any difficulty till this point? Any difficulty to anyone till this point? Is it simple or not? Very simple, right? But if you will read the problem statement, you won't get. So if someone will explain you the problem, you will get. But if you will read the problem statement, you will not get. So build a habit at least for reading a problem. Don't go and just start solving the problem. Whenever any problem comes to you, read the problem at least 2 to 3 times, then draw few diagrams, or like we solve maths question, right? In 12th and 11th class, we do lots of rough work. In like we will draw a line, like we used to do like this, right? Once we will solve the question, we'll I used to do like this. I will create a separate line. So suppose, for example, if I wanted to solve this particular equation, 5x plus 2x plus 3, if I wanted to find out the value of x, what I will do, I will do lots of rough here, and then I will do small work here to get our answer, right? Same thing you have to follow here. This is a math question. This is nothing, it's just a math question. You need to think a bit, you need to do lots of rough in this section, and you will get your answer. Okay. Okay, does this make sense? Does I explain to you like how you should reach the problem, or how you should begin the problem, or still you people are having some confusion? What is the confusion, Ishant? Not only that this problem, I'm just talking about all the problem you see in your daily life. So every statement you see from the morning till evening is a problem statement. So you think like whenever our mother will ask like go and buy tomatoes or something, okay, then we will think, okay, we need to get stand up, we need to take our bike or bicycle or car, whatever it is, then we need to go outside, right? So you need to think same in the terms of problem also. I am totally. In which sense you are confused? In the sense of problem, like which I explained to you, or like whatever way I have told you to start the problem? Riaz, can you explain, or you have joined late? Start the problem. What is? What do you mean start the problem? I'm not getting. Please like write it properly so that I can make it out something, right? So meanwhile I will be explaining the problems to the guys who haven't got. I request everyone, at least start the problem, at least try start the problem, start the solving. I will be giving 10 minutes to you, 10 to 15 minutes to you, to just think and to just write some rough code about the problem. Okay, and I just wanted to check how many people can solve the problem. Okay. Okay, so this is my request. Apart from Riaz, or to everyone, like those who got the things, they can start the code. So, sir, we have to do code of anagram using a string. Yes, you just try it. I will be telling you the solution. You just problem link. Why you need, dude? First of all, like you just search for like lead code anagram. Okay, 1 second anagram. Okay, cool. So this is a link if you need. Okay, please everyone start. I'm gonna tell you the problem. I will see your solution and then I'm gonna start with the problem. So this people who got the thing, they can start the problem. People who doesn't got the thing, they can stay with me and they can. I'm gonna explain once again. They can stay with me. Okay. There is a issue, but you won't be getting issue till this point. Like this is simple. You just use dot sort for now. For the simplification, you won't be getting any issues, Ekta. As far as I know, if you are using ES6 or ES5, you won't be getting sky conversion issues with the JavaScript. Just give a try, okay? And then we will be figuring out all the issues. Okay. Now what Riaz is saying, let me go through his messages. I am totally confused. Can you explain in different way? Star the problem. How to approach to solve these types of problem? I could not understand. Uh, so Riyaz, my first question is like, have you started from like, have you joined from the starting of the class, or you joined late? That is why you are not getting the problem, right? So because it was a very simple problem. No worries. So we'll uh, I'm gonna explain you once again like everything, and the rest also can join who doesn't got what is anagram, and apart from Riaz, people can solve the problem. Cool. So first we'll understand what is anagram. Okay. So anagram is something we will get a string. We will get a two string. This is first string. This is second string. Okay. But these string will be different. These both string will be different, but the characters are used in the string will be same. I'm repeating. These strings will be different, but the characters are used in the string will be same. Okay, if you are getting confused between string and characters, so consider this as a word, as a single word, and this is also as a word, but all the alphabets which are used in this string should be present in this string. Okay, and amount of number. So consider P is present two times here. P should also present two times here. Order may differ. Okay, so it can be like this. So it can be like this. So this can become a P. Just a sec. So this line can become a P. This become a A. This become a P again. So order may differ, but the characters what are used in Apple and the another word should be the same. So Riaz, at this till this point, is it clear to you, or is here only you are having the confusion? Clear. Okay. Now we will go next. So on the next line, I have written the indexes. So consider this as an array, values of the array. right? So array starts from the zero. So A is at zero, P is at one, two, three, four. So what will be the size? Size is five, right? Here also same, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, size is 5, right? So I think you now you know what is anagram, right? Right, Riaz? You got the definition of anagram and the two things which I have explained to you, correct? Cool, cool. I am going further now. I am going further. So now we were talking about how we can plan this problem. So I took an example, but let me delete this example and let me write a simpler example, which is 1. And consider this as a eon, right? So 1 and eon are the anagram. So there are two conditions. First is this you have to think. This a developer or a problem solver needs to think. So I think I thought of two problems. Length should be same. Okay, this length and this length should be same because you have seen here length are same, right? So first condition is length should be same. Second condition, same characters are used in the words. So here O N E is used, here also E O N. So characters are same. Apart from E and O, there is no other characters got used, right? So this is the perfect anagram, correct? Now I said we will put these both string in a array, as you can see down. ONE is one array and EON is one array, and we will sort the array. We will alphabetically we're gonna sort the array. Then when once we will sort the array, E will be coming first, N will be coming second, and O will be coming at last. Same thing gonna happen here, right? By this particular answer, once we gonna compare these two array, we will get to know this the entered value is an anagram, correct? So this was the problem statement and this was the solution which I got. Did you got the logic or still you haven't? 1 second, Nishant. I'm just looking at your doubt. Okay, okay, cool. So many people have done the problem. So I'm just picking up doubt now. So what is this doubt? I cannot zoom. Okay. So if string split comma str dot this sort string. Okay, this is wrong actually. So I will tell you. So Nishan, the solution which we have given is little wrong. Just think you are missing one case you have covered, but you are not comparing array. You have sorted the array, but you are not comparing with you are not comparing array anywhere. So please do that step as well. Okay, okay, Nishant. It will not give error. Like why it like see here. I hope my screen is visible, right? So this is my console, right? So if I take this, let alphabet equals to apple, okay, and if I said put to array, we'll say alphabet dot split. We'll split from the empty array. Then we'll console. We we got the array, right? This is the array we got. And now if we say put array to sort, we got the sorted array, right? Where we got the error? Where we got the sky error? Can someone explain me? Okay, okay, let me zoom this. So see here. So I have took a alphabet apple. I have put to array. How I put to array? I have written alphabet dot split, which will put this to array, and then I have written put to array dot sort, and it had sorted the array, right? So where I got the error that I am not getting. That sky thing, SCII thing is different. So that thing, like I can explain you that, but not now. First, I wanted to finish this question, and everyone should understand. Okay, Riaz, just give a try. Once we will see the error, we'll fix that. Okay. So who else has completed the question? Can put in a doubt. Okay, please put in a doubt, like Nishan did. Nishan, did you got it? What I try to say? Nishant, I have answered yes. Yes, sir. I have compared length. So length is different. You need to compare the characters. How you will compare the length, right? So if you instead of one, you just take a second string as two. You will get a correct answer. But that is not correct, right? You need to compare all the characters like ONE, EON. Okay, you need to compare all the characters, not the length. Length is one condition which we were doing. Now we need to check all characters which are there, right? Yeah, Deepak, I'm just taking your thing. Hey, who will read this, Deepak? How you have written? Like, see how properly Nishant has put in the question to this. You need to little do it little proper, right? Take a screenshot and put it. Yes, you have to. Now think how you can do that. Now you have to think like you need to compare each and every array, or you can do something else, some trick you can apply to check that. So that though you need to figure out. Okay, I'm giving 5 more minutes to you guys to just have solve that particular problem. Without sort also you can do, but first try with a simpler manner. Pick. Let second, who have solved this question and it got accepted in one time. Okay, if this the solution which Shubhit has sent, it is good, but I don't think you have solved this particular problem by your own self. Like, I mean to say, either you know the solution already before coming to this class, because the solution which you have given is a little, uh, it's a little cleaner and it is a good solution, by the way. But people, if I say that solution now, then people won't be getting. Okay, so that's the thing. I uh, I think I need to refresh my page. Okay, sorry, I am back. What I was saying, yeah, you did it by yourself. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you will be already knowing, like before explaining me, you will be knowing the solution. That's what I'm saying. I'm not questioning like you have copied from somewhere. I'm just telling you the because that is like best solution actually. Best, not best, but it is one of the best solution. Okay, so I think you were be knowing from the earlier, but it's good actually. It's good. So now, Shubhit, if you have solved that, you can try for the array of anagrams. And now you can try like array of the anagrams. Okay, you can check whether the values in the anagram, like values given into the anagram, into the array are anagrams or not. Okay, so you can try that now, because I'm gonna take 10 to 15 minutes more to explain to them. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So any other solution which I can see? Deepak. Deepak has also done. Deepak has written be sought for. mm, One second, I'm just checking the answer. So give me 5 minutes. I'm checking all the answers. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Aradhya has also solved it. Aradhya is anagram. Can you, if you want, you can submit also. If okay, cool. So cool. So now let me show you my solution to you. I have solved this today morning, and shall I? People are still trying, or shall I show them my solution, like how I did? Please let me know, like once you are ready. 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. I am waiting, Suraj, for you also. Wait, Joseph. People are trying, right? Let them try, no? People are trying. They let them try. Wait for 1 or 2 minutes. That's it. Don't forget to drink water in the middle. Keep bottle with you and sip, drink the water. Cool. Lead code problem number is 242. Okay. So this is my solution, which I did. So it's there. I have submitted in the morning itself. I've solved in the morning itself. Now this is a simplest solution. Okay. Let me increase this. So I am gonna explain you everything. So this is the trick which I have used basically. This is like when you wanted to write a smaller code or like uh, heck, then you can try this. So you can clearly see what I did. I took two string, one is str and one is target. Then I created an array, spread original char and spread character target char into the array. So this line will be printing a n a g r a m. Okay, and the next line will be printing uh, whatever the next are, right? N a g a r a m. Okay, so we'll be getting these two things. Now I'm comparing the length. If the length is not proper, I am saying it is not an anagram. False. If we are returning, it will say not an anagram. If we are returning true, it will say. Now I am playing a little trick. So I am converting the array into the string by doing JSON dot stringify, and I am comparing whether these two strings are equal or not. If both the strings are equal, I'm returning true. That's it. This is my solution. Okay, this is the basic solution which if I'll explain to someone, he will get like what I'm trying to do, right? So you can replace this code like this if condition from your for loop or from the sorting thing or like basically I will say for loop and your solution is done, right? It is fine, you solve in any language. So did you followed my solution or not? I am putting the link in the here so that you can have a look. This is the initial solution, which I just like, which anyone can. If you will explain this code to your father or your sister or your brother or your mother, then they will be also getting like what actually you are doing it, right? So this is the simplest form of this particular program. Okay, fine. So I'm just gonna explain you one more thing quickly. So consider this as array, right? So if I write it, what I'm doing, put to array, right? So this is AEPPLE, right? So if we'll say console dot log and we'll write JSON dot stringify, what it will does, it will convert this array into the string. So now it becomes a string. Now it become a string, right? Now I can compare this string from other string to check whether they are equal or not. So on the line, on this line, I'm just doing the same. I'm converting the sorted array into the string, and then I'm checking whether the target array and the entered array are equal or not, right? So this is the thing which is happening here. Are you getting it now, or shall I demonstrate you on the tab? Nishan, if in line 7 and 8, we are converting it to array from a string. So did work one time. Okay. Okay. So let me explain you this very properly. So till line number 8, you are fine, right? This will be the output, right? We got the two array, right? Now, let me put it this also separately. 1 second. Let sort, uh, 1 second, sort string equals to this, and let's target sort equals to 1 second. This, okay. So I have written these two separately. 1 second, let me check everything. Target sort, why it is red? 1 second. Okay, now that is a different error. Now I can replace this with this. Basically, just like I am explaining properly, let me rectify this particular program. Okay, cool. So target sort equals to this. Why this is coming as red? Prepare target. Okay, I am missing S here. Okay, now it is fine. So once we did the sorting, let's take an example of 1 and en, right? Let's take the same example, en. Okay, so guys, please focus here, because I cannot go. Spelling mistake, correct. I cannot go and see the chat regularly. So please focus while I'm explaining. This is my humble request to everyone. And people who know the solution, they can move to the advanced. They can create an array of anagram and they can solve the problem. Don't sit idle, or don't just waste your time. These are like, time is very important, so you should utilize your time. Okay. So where is the question went here, right? So sorting will give, let me replace this also. So consider this as 1. So it will be getting ONE here, and we'll be getting EON here, right? We will be getting these two things. Now, once we will sort these particular string, we'll be getting uh, NO, right? And we'll be getting same thing on the line number 11, because we have sorted the array, right? Now, on the next line, we can check whether the length is equal. We can perform this statement on the top as well. Okay, this particular line we can perform here as well. And then like, this is not required at the top. Like, we can perform this on the top, and immediately we can we can say false. Okay, now we have sorted our array. Now I'm converting this to into the string. So JSON.stringify, I am passing this particular thing here. So what it will do, this particular things, both things will be becoming string. And then the condition will looks like, I need to check it will be looking like this basically. uh, uh, Wrap this in a bracket, and another will be also like this. So once we, if they both are equal, then we are doing the same code on this line. So JSON.stringify, what it does, it just convert array type or the object type to the string. That's it. Okay. And if it is matching, we are returning true. So now you see one thing. We have moved one line, right? One line onto the top. Our computation, this thing, this thing will be getting increased. Okay, let's check. Okay, I am submitting this. Somewhat it is same. 47 accepted. 1 second. 28, 56, 130. It is actually same. It doesn't have any, like 4 millisecond difference came, but it doesn't matter. Like that is nothing, right? So if you will use a sorting here, then it will be becoming more faster. Okay. So have you got it? What I'm doing on JSON.stringify, what does that mean? Or still people are having problem there? Okay, cool. Anagram, effort, this split. Okay, sort, console log. Many people are submitting some. Yeah, please ask your doubt, Nishant. Please ask your doubt. In line number 7 and 8, are we converting to array using split? Yes. Split convert string to array. So how does this? So like you don't know about the split. Like how does string works? No, Nishant, it is not in a string. That is the only gap. Understand? This is not in a string. This is in like we are not comparing str or target. We are comparing sort str and target sort. So which is the array, right? This is the array. It is not a string. It is a array. It is a type of object. Okay, this is not the string. So fine. So we need to move to the another problem. If people are having doubt, they can note their doubt some at some place, and I want better solution from this in our next class. So from today we'll be starting a assignment thing also. So whatever problem, whatever solution I am giving, okay, you need to prepare a better solution of that. No Google, please, if you wanted to seriously learn, no Google, no Stack Overflow, nothing. Just simply write the logic. Simply think and write the code. Okay. I will be also sharing the best solution of this in the next class. But till now, I want you guys to come up with the solution, a better solution. I told you the approach, how you should approach the problem. You understand the problem statement, everything. And Sumit, specifically for you, the question is you need to take an array of anagram and you need to say these many strings are anagram and these many strings are not anagram. So this is a question for you. If Sumit is listening, say yes or no, please. Oh, okay, sorry, it is not Sumit, it is Subit. Okay, Haran, you are saying the solution which I shown to you, it is better solution, or like the solution which who's that is not the better solution. First of all, it is a beginner solution. Okay, I will tell you the consequences why we shouldn't use JSON or Stringify or these kind of stuff in the more advanced class. So this is I have written a short program to make your interest into the programming, right? If I will show you multiple if condition, multiple for loop, you may lose the interest. So that is not the intention of the class. The main intention of the class is to make you comfortable onto the lead code, like to make you comfortable that lead code is not uh, it's not hard. It just you need to think, you need to sit, you need to think, you need to solve. That's it. Cool. Cool. Now, do you guys want break or shall we finish one more problem and then we take a break? Or shall we take a 5 minutes break? Cool, 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 cool. So I think you people are enjoying it, right? That is why you are saying one more problem. Sir, we can also use join method. Bharat, or and everyone, you can try whatever you want. Code is your, laptop is your. Just put your brain in that, and whatever you want, you just try it. You solve in 100 way. Okay, cool. Now we'll be going to the another problem. Uh, that is also a lead code problem, but let me show you. अभी थोड़ी देर में. We will be going through another problem, which is we'll be taking a little simpler program, which we can finish in half an hour. We'll be taking a cyclic rotate array by one. Cyclically rotate array by one. We'll be going through this problem. Okay. We'll be skipping two problem today, sub-array with some 0, sub-array with some x. I will be explaining you the logic, but I won't be making like giving you or showing you the solution for this, because it's bit confusing and it bit complicated. I will be explaining you what is sub-array, what this problem is trying to say, but I'm not gonna share you the solution. Apart from last two problems, like last two problems are similar, they are not different. So some 0 and some x both are same. So we will be solving four problems today, rather five problem today, and we'll be skipping one problem, which is sub-array one. Okay, cool. So let's understand what is cyclic array rotation by one. Okay, so let me change my pen. Cyclic array rotation by one, right? So it's like it should be one actually. So it's like consider we are having an array. Okay, consider this as an array which is having few elements. So I'm keeping this as a minimal. So I'm just using four values. So consider 5, 7, 9, 0. And please note, in bottom, I will be always writing the indexes. So this is the last time I'm telling you. In bottom, I will be always writing the indexes. Bottom meaning here. Okay. Here I will be always placing an index. So index is 0, 1, 2, 3. Right? And what will be the length of this array? Length will be around 4. Right? So this is index. And oh, sorry, let me zoom this and let me 1 second. Let me erase this and let me write as index. Okay, this is the index and this is size. Cool. Now cyclic rotation meaning shifting all the elements by one. So 5 will be coming here, 7 will be coming here, 9 will be coming here, and 0 will be coming here. Okay, so we gonna shift the position of the elements by one. Cool. So our output should be looking like this. Let me take another array and let me divide this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, our output should be 0 now. From now 0 will be the first element, 0 will be the 5 will be shifting here, 7 will be shifting here, and 9 will be shifting here, right? So this is how what is our ultimate goal? We need to shift the position by one, and the last will be coming at first. Everyone got the problem statement? It looks like a simple, but the ultimate solution is like very much interesting. So did everyone got the problem, or shall I explain it once more? I want response from everyone. Like, uh, okay, okay, cool. So I'm giving 3 minutes to you, 3 to 5 minutes to you. A bit. Why people are writing a bit? It is a simple, right? Hariharan, what exact thing you haven't got? No, unshipped. Okay. Uh, so you are not allowed to use unshipped first. You need to use your own brain and your own logic. Uh, don't comment like this, okay? Don't comment like this. First you think from the brain, like what this problem is trying to say, and then you can say the words like swap, reverse, whatever it is, right? So 2 minutes for the thinking or 3 minutes for the thinking, and then we will be coming up with to the solution. Okay, so I'm coming back in a minute, rather in a 2 minute. Think, and then we will discuss. Okay, I'm coming back in just a minute. Okay, anything you got? Anyone? Any with any solid solution? Solid logic, basically, not the solution. Is I'm not audible or what? Okay, okay, okay. Audible is not the solution, but please say the solution. Like what came in your brain once you heard this problem? Someone said swap. Some Hariharan said reversing. Anyone else apart from these two guys? Swapping is coming in mind. Okay, cool. So, can someone explain me the swapping? Like, what do you mean by swapping? Anyone? Copying the last element, then shifting to the right by one. Copying the last element is right. It's fine. Like we can copy the last element, and then what we will do? Then shifting. Then we will copy the last element. We will take the last element, right? Then assign back. Okay, fine. So what we will do, the one approach is, we will this is our last element, right? Sorry, this is our last element, right? 0. We will take one variable. We will take one variable, last index value. Okay, and we will assign this as 9, and then we will be changing the index of all the values. So we'll be saying, okay, 5 will become 1, 7 will become 2, 3 and 4, right? And the last element will become 1, right? So what here are two things, two steps we need to follow. First step, store last element in some variable, in some variable. Second step, shift rest values by index 1. Third, put last value at 0th place. Okay, these are the three steps which came in my mind when I saw this problem for the first time. Like when I saw first time, swapping came in my mind. Then said, I thought like this: only swapping will solve this problem. Then I said no, it won't. Then shifting, then post putting the value. So these are the three things which came in my mind, right? So we can use the two pointer approach. Yes, you can use the two pointer approach as well. So the approach which I told, does everyone followed that, or people are having some confusion into that? We take a extra variable to shift element. Yes, we have to take the extra variable. There are two things like this is the easiest solution I'm telling. Like them, yeah. Any other, like whatever steps I have shown, does everyone got that or not? There are people who haven't got that. Array destructuring also you can do. Like I'm so see, it's not about the concepts which you read, it's about how your brain is functioning. If you will get to know, like, okay, this is what we need to do. Everyone knows, like we need to shift rest element by 1. We can simply say, like last value and destructure the rest array, right? Everyone knows this particular step, but logic is the most important thing, right? Array also, like array destructuring is also running for loop behind somewhere, right? So it's about your approach, right? But by the way, it's a very good point from the Deepak. We can use the array destructuring. People should be proactive in analyzing the things, like what I am trying to do or what you are trying to do in a program, right? So who gonna, like I'm giving 5 more minutes to the people, like who wanted to give a try to this particular problem. 5 more minutes to the people who wanted to give a try. Okay, I have done this program somewhere, but where I don't know. I've done somewhere. This is not that program. Okay, this is uh, buy, sell stock, 0, 1 sorting, non-repeating characteristic, frequency of the array. No, I haven't. So I will be solving in front of you, right? So suppose I am very new here, right? So so are you guys trying, or shall I start with my solution? Please say yes or no. Vishnu, why you are not trying? I'm just curious to know. Like, are you not getting, or you are not finding this interesting? What is the problem? If someone wanted to speak, not getting logic. Okay, when you join this class, like now, like in the middle, in the middle, or from the starting, you are there, Vishnu. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna explain the question and the logic for you again. Okay, so uh, question is we need to cyclic array rotation by one. So what is the meaning of I am explaining it, so please focus, Vishnu. Okay, I am explain. Have you got the first question, like what we need to do in the first question, or first question also you are not getting? Okay. First question, I got it right. So rest people, I request you guys try, and as soon as you solve the problem, put into the doubt section. Meanwhile, I am explaining to the Vishnu. Okay, cool. So the problem says we are having one array which is 5792. Now now we need to shift all the element by one. What is that meaning? 5 will be coming at 7 place, 7 will be coming at 9 place, 9 will be coming at 0 place. Then where 0 will be going? So this we are shifting 5, right? So 0 will be coming at first position, correct? So I am repeating it. So we need to shift all the elements by one. What is the meaning of by one? Index will be plus one. So this will be become 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Except the last element. What will be happening to the last element? Last element will be coming at the first. This is the this we needs to do, right? So what I proposed, we will be storing, and what many students also propose the same thing. Store last element in some variable, which you people are saying as a swapping. Okay, store a last element in some variable. So we stored last index value. Last index value. What is the value of last index? Zero. Let me rewrite to zero. So 1 second, this value equals to zero, right? And then we will shift everything by one. Okay, then we will shift everything by one. So our array will be looking like this, right? This will be blank, this will be 5, 7, 9, and 0 will be coming here, right? Right? Did you got it? Did you got it, Vishnu? What is the problem statement? Okay, and how we are approaching it also, can you give a try now? Cool, please give a try. Okay, anyone solved the question? Anyone struggled somewhere? Please put in a chat doubt. Please put in a doubt. Cool. So function cyclic array, let current this for length, current return this for length. Seems to be correct. My bad, I cannot copy this. Seems to be correct actually. Okay. Seems to be correct. So now everyone please focus here. I am gonna solve this problem for you. Uh, file new, sandbox, vanilla JS, uh, cyclic rotation of array by one. Okay, so I'm starting it. Okay, so people you can focus. Okay. Ekta also submitted. I wanted to see what he did. Yeah, I will zoom. Cyclic array dot length zero, return array, array I minus one, array last 590, 59120 cyclic rotation by one ARR. Yeah, I okay. Last array n minus 1. Okay, you have put a reverse loop. Cool, fine, fine. So this is also fine, but I doubt in this program. Let me solve this and then I will come to that. Okay, so we will be how we will be approaching to the problem. We will be writing a function cyclic rotation by 1. Okay, and so just a little thing. If I make this as a small, this is called a camel case. This is calling a camel case. If I will make this C written in big color, it will be called a capital case. Okay, cool. It will take a array, and I have initialized this as a default as a blank, and in return will it gonna return us the array, right? The same array I'm gonna return. So what we need to say, let last index value. Okay, what will be the last index value? It will be always array dot length minus 1, right? This will be the last value. Correct? Correct? Correct or not? Correct or not, guys? Anyone? Yes. Okay. 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 Cool. Okay. Sorry, I forget to zoom this. So now I have zoomed this. So we have a little thing. So if we wanted to delete one element from the array, what we used to do? So consider this array 3, 6, and 7. Consider this array and let temp. You can use this Google Console for your testing things. And if we will do temp array dot pop, what we will get, it has deleted the last element and we left with the only first element, right? So we need to do same stuff, same thing here, right? We can do the same thing here, right? What we can do here, we can say let remaining array will be array dot pop, right? Now we have a one doubt. So yesterday we seen console.log. If we will say last index value, it should be the last value, right? So now we will check whether it's the last value or not. So we'll be passing 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3. Okay. So you see here clearly, we are getting a last value, right? We have, and if we will say console.log array, why we are not getting, 1 second, remaining array, and this is our remaining array. This is the problem with this. Console.log apple 5. Okay, my bad. It will be ARR, right? Now we'll be getting 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And simply what we can say, how we add value at first position. How we add value at first position? Anyone? If we wanted to add value at first position of the array, how we can do that? Unshift, right? So we can simply write it here. We can simply write it here. Uh, array dot unshift by remaining array. Sorry, last index value. Last index value, right? This is done, right? Now, if we will console this, let result equals to and console.log result. Okay, what we got, we passed 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. We got 3, 4, 6, 7, 3, right? We got the correct answer, correct? And by just writing the 3 lines of code, Even this is not required, right? So just I'm just writing a 3 line of the code, right? Can you see this? Just a 3 line and we got our answer. Okay, nothing is needed. Only these three things. So this is the easiest way, like where I have used all the like whatever functions we have read length, we have read pop, we have read unshift, we have used everything, right? And we got our answer. There are a couple of more solutions which you will tell me. That is your homework. So there are two tasks which are coming to you. So homework will be SW will be. Please be honest in solving this. Okay, it's my humble request. Be honest in solving this. First, uh, mm, uh, solution for anagram, anagram, and second will be solution, solution for uh, cyclic rotation, cyclic rotation of the array. Okay, so till now we are having two things here, and I know you. How many people have read about the complexity already here? How many people have read about the complexity, and how many people are very much confident about anyone else? And okay, let me rephrase the question: how many people doesn't read about the complexity, and or how many people doesn't know how to calculate the complexity and all? Learned earlier in the previous module but needs revision. Okay. Uh, so that is the reason today I haven't covered the complexity of the program which we solved, because I wanted to make you comfortable in first learning the problem solving skills. So we are remaining with three more problems to solve, which we will be covering in next 1.5 hours. So now we'll be taking a 15 minutes of break, and 15 or 20 minutes of break rather, because this session is little harder. And I appreciate to all the students which are studying at the moment, but just a humble request, please don't leave till the end of the class. Okay, stay in the class. If you are not getting anything, please please raise your voice. I will be helping you in solving that. Sir, need a good understanding of 2D array. So for that, first of all, you have to be very much comfortable into the first 1D array, Nilanjan. Then we can only go to the 2D array. Okay, so 2D array is nothing. It's just a for loop inside for loop. Okay, so first you need to be, so see, as promised yesterday, today will be solving 5 questions, and all the questions are from the lead code. uh, this is my promise. You will be having a very good understanding into the 2D array, but I need only one thing from you guys, to everyone. You have to solve the problem. You have to ask me doubt as much as you can. If I know the doubt, I will solve immediately. If I don't know the doubt, I will take a day to solve that doubt. But I will make sure I am solving your doubt. How right those did in class? You said to come up with a better solution or what? Hariharan, I'm not getting a question. Like I have explained you the. No, I'm not getting this. Sorry. You just. I have asked you to solve those question in a better way, in a good understanding way, or in simple words, in your way, not in my way, which I will explain to you. Uh, okay, you have to like be very much confident, and you have to solve this, that is your own way. Okay, so let's take a break for 20 minutes. We'll be again meeting at 9:50, and we'll be revising the stuff. And the guys who want to anything from me, any suggestion or any help in some program, they can stay and they can ask their doubt. Rest can go for their lunch. They can finish their lunch in 20 minutes and come back. Okay. See you guys. See you at 9:50. Okay. Anyone is staying for and Subit, you messaged for you. The question is to like it will be the advanced level. You need to solve the anagram. Okay, the array of anagram. Cool. So I am also going to have something in my stomach. So in first question in array JSON object, since we used this, sir, in first question is array JSON object array we converted array object to array. Sir, what's the next question? Next question. I am telling you. Wait, Ekta. So first, let me tell her the question because it is simpler. After this, we'll be solving print frequency of a element in the string. Okay, print frequency. No, anagram you solve. You will be getting a array of anagrams, array of words. You will be entering one word, and you will be figuring out how many words are there which are anagrams. Okay, I will tell you. I will tell you till the end of the class. Okay, print frequency of the letter in string. Okay, yeah. So we have converted their array as a we have converted array as a string. Okay, cool. We'll be meeting at 9:50.
Guys, are you back? Or shall we wait for 2 minutes more? Okay. Okay, fine, fine. So let's wait for 2 minutes more. Meanwhile, you can ask me doubts if you have any. Okay, now we will be going to the question, which is first non-repeating character, or we'll be going to print frequency of element in the string. Rotate array problem is similar like a diffusing bomb. Somewhat it is, not exactly Aradhya. Somewhat it is. Okay, many less people responded, so let's wait for another minute, and then we can proceed with the with our next question. Till then, let me prepare. Yes, it is both side rotation actually. Audio is not coming. Is it still not coming? One second. Okay, okay. Rather, maybe your system is on mute or something. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start with the another problem, which is frequency of character in a string. Uh, uh, and I will be solving this problem for you. I will be explaining first, and then I will be solving. Meanwhile, you can call your friends, like because I see 25 people, 3 people dropped out. So if someone can ping in a group or something, then people will be joining. Okay. So let's start with the problem first. Let me check one thing. Frequency of a character in a string. Yeah. So cool. Uh, cool. So in this particular problem statement, we will be finding out the frequency of a particular character. What is the meaning of frequency? Frequency is nothing. It is just a number of number of repetition of character, to be specific, particular character. Okay, so we will be finding out a character. So for example, in above example, O is coming twice. Okay, O is coming twice. Okay, so we will be creating a function. We will be creating a function which will be taking two parameter. First is string, complete string, and a character which we need to find. So here, let me write it separately. Str is a string. I will not use string. It is a word. Okay, and char is a alphabet. Alphabet. Okay, so alphabet meaning alphabet meaning which alphabet is getting how many like getting repeated in a particular string. Okay, so this is a problem statement. Okay, so now I'm gonna start completely. I'm not gonna wait for anyone. So people which have joined, I'm gonna start now. Okay, so please focus on my screen. We will be solving this particular question. It is again a lead code question. uh, we here the problem statement says we wanted to find out repetition of character in a particular string. So for example, take banana as an example. Bana, banana. Okay, so here a and n both are getting repeated, b is not getting repeated, right? So b is coming one time, a is coming three time, and n is coming two times, right? So we will create a function where we will enter word called banana and a character. So for example, if we put a as a character, then we should get output at uh, then we should get output as 3, and if we put character as n, then we should get output as 2, and like that. Okay, so I hope you got the question right.
Sorry, I got disconnected. Have you guys got the question or not? I got disconnected somehow. Yes, sir. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Everyone got the question, right? So we need to find the particular character count. Yes. In short, we need to find a particular character count in a string. And if it is not repeating, then we need to return -1. Okay. So what is the meaning of, if suppose somebody said we wanted to check with what is the count of Z. Okay. What is the count of Z? So Z is not repeating, we will return -1. Okay, fine. So it is a very simple problem. So I'm giving you 2 to 3 minutes to just think of the solution. Don't code, don't do nothing, just think of the solution. Okay, just simply think of for the solution, like what solution you are thinking first. Okay, I'm giving you 4 minutes. If anyone doesn't get the question, please raise your hand. I will be explaining it again. Do we need to count the element or a character? We need to count the character, not the element. Single character. Single character. I'm not sure what do you mean by element, but I'm talking about in a string, in a particular string, we need to count the character. Ankit, just for you. So suppose banana is a word. Banana is a word. If we wanted to get a count of A, then it should say 3. If we wanted to get a count of n, it should say 2. If we wanted to get a count of 1, it should say 1. Okay. But if someone said, okay, I want count for z, then we should say -1 or 0. We can say 0 also. Okay. So this is a problem statement. Okay. 2 minutes are left. So I'm waiting for 2 more minutes. Loop will work, and yes, it will work. Loop will work. Anyone else apart from Deepak? Deepak is trying to say the answer. Do we need to use nested loop? Actually, not required. But if you want, you can. But it is not required. Nested loops are not required here. Okay, maybe I have solved with a nested loop. No, I haven't solved with a nested loop. Nested loop is not required. So it's a simple. question, simple solution, but you need to be little careful. That's it. Sir, in break, I did that frequency of a character question. So it seems to be an extension of that question. It is the same question, right? We are calculating the frequency here, Ekta. If you did that, you can jump to the next question. You can simply jump to the next question. First, non-repeating. That is another question. Like, don't touch that question. Whatever you did, like you can you save as it is. You can try another program. Okay. So let me. What happens? So did you got the question which I explained, or Nilanjan, or shall I? So basically, we are trying to solve a question where, let me, Nilanjan is late, so let me explain him. We are trying to, we are trying to find the frequency of a character in a string. Okay, what does this mean? Consider a string as a banana. Uh, we, if we wanted to take the count of the character. So for example, A is used 3 times in this particular word, right? B is used 1 time. N is used 2 times, right? And Z, if someone enters, it use 0 times. So this is the question, Niranjan. And now I am going to show the solution for this. Okay, no problem. Only you missed that question, which I have explained now. So now I'm going to explain that question. Cool. So here it's a very simple thing. We have created a function called count in which we are taking two things. One is S and one is C. S is nothing, it's a word or a string. Character is nothing. Character is a particular char where we wanted to get the count. Okay. So I will write for you here. S is banana. Consider this as banana. BANANA. And C is A. For example, for now it is A, right? So so what I'm doing, I'm just looping it through the s dot length. Okay, and this is caret. So how many people knows the what is the meaning of caret? Like, does everyone knows, or this is new for you? Does people know caret or not? Need to find how many times letter are used in the, yes, yes. Okay, fine. So I'm doing a very simple thing here. There is a loop till the string, and I'm just counting the character. If it is equals to the given character, I'm doing output plus plus. So basically, we are increasing the count from 0 to whatever number present, and at the end, we are returning that particular output. That's all. So if you will enter Z here, you'll be getting 0, right? If you enter N, you will be getting 2. You can see right hand side where so uh, particular, uh, in 1 second, let me make it more good. So I will say C present present um, calculated times. Okay, so once, what is the problem? My bad, and it should be N. Okay. uh, Syntax error, unexpected token where console.log. Can someone point out the problem, like what I'm missing? N is not defined. Where N is not defined? Okay, this 1 second. So this character actually we cannot get. So how we can get? 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I'm just fixing this up. So instead of writing it here, we can write it uh, at here also. Okay. Instead of doing return, we can say C and we can say output. Okay. Now it should be fine and we'll be n present undefined times. Okay. Can someone say why it is saying undefined at the moment? So let me refresh this. Let me refresh this. Character given the position. Okay. Wait. This created a little problem. So here you can clearly see what I did. Uh, C it presents. So if I use Z, then what we will get? Z presents 0 times, right? And if I press B, we will get 1 time, right? And if we press A, then we will get 3 times, right? So this is a small a solution which I have prepared. You can prepare a solution without using a for loop as well. Okay. So did everyone got the solution or not? Like whatever I was trying to explain. I need to hear from you guys. It was a simpler, right? It was a very simpler solution, right? Awesome, awesome. Cool. Just give me 1 second. Next, shall we move to the next problem now? How can we solve without that? You need to think. That I will be not telling you now. There are possibilities like which you need to think. Okay, fine. Let me check his. Yes, it is right. So instead of returning -1, you doesn't. So this is from Hariharan. Hariharan 6 to 8 line you can ignore because we are initializing check OCC count equals to 0. So 6 to 8 line code is extra. You can remove that particular code. Apart from that, everything looks nice. It is possible. Yes, Deepak, it is possible. I will tell you how, but you just need to wait for a day and you need to give a try by your own self. Okay? Does this make sense, Deepak? Because coding is a thing I cannot tell you everything. You also need to use your brain to pull out some data. Okay? So let's go to the another question now. We have solved anagram. We have solved print frequency of element in the string. First non-repeating character. Okay, now we are going to solve first non-repeating character. Okay, so the program is first non-repeating character in string. Okay, so we will be taking up the same example, banana, and we will be diving deep. So what we did, the program tries to say is we wanted to we wanted to we wanted to make sure like we are printing first non-repeating. Let me delete this also. So first is empty. First non-repeating char in string. Okay, so example goes like this. So suppose we have BANA. Here B is the first character which is not repeating in the entire string, right? So our answer is B. So consider APPLE, apple. So here A is the answer, like A is the character which is not repeating. P is getting repeated, L is not getting repeated, but it is not the first. First is A, right? Another example is consider love lead code, for example. Okay. So in this, L is getting repeated. L is not the first. O is also getting repeated. V is the first character which is not getting repeated, right? So we need to pull out this particular thing. This is again a lead code. Very good question. Okay, did everyone got the question, or have I explained little faster? Because it's a simple, so I've explained little faster. Anyone who haven't got inside loop, we can use index of and last index of. Again, we can. Yes, you can use using index of and last index of. You have to give a try. Okay, you just give a try for that. I have non-repeating. Yes, I have also done this. So do you guys need 5 to 10 minutes to think, or shall I show the solution? Because it's a simple thing. So let me show the solution itself. Okay, cool. So I have this is a lead code. Again, it's a lead code problem. Problem number I cannot say. You can search for this. Uh, so here I'm returning the index. So here we are returning the index. You can also return a character. Okay. So how? So first of all, let's see. So what I did on the first step, I have created an array. So array will be like this. LOVE, love lead code. Okay, so this is a array. We have created a array on the first step, and then second, we have created a for loop. We have created a for loop on that particular step, on a particular string, right? We are iterating first loop, and then we're iterating second loop. We have created two loop here, right? And we are comparing, we are checking here on this line whether the character is repeating in the string or not. If it is repeating, then immediately we are doing break, and if it is not, then we are returning I. Okay, I meaning index. Okay, it's a simple logic. We are iterating through the array. We are comparing each and every character with all the elements in the array, and we are making sure if it is repeating, we are breaking that particular on that particular character, and we are moving to the next character. uh, and if it is not repeating, we are returning I. Okay. So after explaining this much, how many people got it? So that I will be explaining it again on the like by writing the steps if people are not getting the logic. Not understand. Okay, cool. So let me show this. So how I have approached the problem. So consider a string as love lead code. Okay, this is a basically test code case which is written. First step one, what I did, I have splitted all the characters of the string into an array. Okay, so I have stored LOVE. Okay, fine. Till here, any problem like in splitting? Any problem to anyone? Okay, okay, cool. Now we'll be let me index all these variables with some white color. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, we have created a first for loop which will be running from I equals to 0 till I is less than array of length. Okay, so once we will be running this particular loop, we'll be getting like one character in a order, right? So first will be array of 0. This will be L, right? This will be L. So this particular array 0 will be pointing to this particular thing, right? Now we'll be creating another loop, another for loop here of j equals to 0. J is less than equals to same thing, array dot length and j plus plus, right? And in this particular loop we gonna check a first character which we have created with all the characters, right? With all the characters. If we found this character in the string, we will break. We will do break. Okay. If we found I, array of I, break it. Else, continue. Cool. So what we are doing onto the first loop will be giving each and every value. Okay. This loop will be giving first array of I will be L, array of one will be O, array of two, like this we will be getting the values, right? And then we'll be using J loop to check whether the I value, whether the array Z value is existing in the array or not. If it is existing, then we will break. Okay, we will say this particular value got found. If we will not get, then we will say continue, right? We will say continue, and basically, if till the end we haven't found anything, we gonna return this. We gonna return that particular character, right? This is how we can achieve this particular program. Uh, does you got the logic or still you know? No, it shouldn't be I plus one. It shouldn't be I plus one. Aren't we initializing J loop from one? Okay, cool. I am coming there. I am coming there. J, we are initializing from the zero itself. If we will be initializing J from I plus one, which is the majority of the concern, okay? So consider when I is five, okay? So when I is five, array fifth value is what? Array fifth value is E, right? And if you will do ji plus 1, then it will be checking into these things. Okay, it will be missing all these particular values, right? So we need to check an entire array, but if E is repeating or not. So the agenda is, apart from the one condition, when I is equal j, we will not check, otherwise we will check. Okay, that is why I have written here, if you will see, split this is equals to a and I is not equals to j, because if we will check in this place also, then every time we will be finding that element. So this is, we are ignoring that particular index where us that particular character we are taking from. Okay, are you guys getting this logic or not? And if we have done that, I is not equals to not great. So this is the easiest solution which people can get it. Okay, there, like for this you can solve in n different number of way. So Suraj, this is not great is not the solution for this. Like this is the easiest solution which we can uh, think of. So I am just gonna explain this once again to everyone. So consider a string. Mm, like I am going with a uh, shorter string at the moment. So consider a array called apple. Okay, consider apple. Okay, I am just going to store everything. Now I am just going to write everything capital A double P L E. Okay, now indexes will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when I equals to 0, what is the value? It value is A, right? Now, we will check A for everything. Now, once J equals to 0, J equals to 1, J equals to 2, J equals to 3, J equals to 4, right? So, we will be not checking for I j equals to 0 because I and j are equal, right? So we will be ignoring this case, and from next we will be checking. So what is at first position? P is not equals to A. Okay, we'll continue this loop. Again P is not equals to A. Again we'll continue. L is not equals to A. Cool. And then we will be checking E is not equals to A. Okay, once we iterated all the loop, then we will say A is a character which is not repeating, which is not repeating. Okay, so this is the whole story, this is the whole logic. So I'll request everyone to go through this particular program, and then you will be getting the logic. So Deepak, have you got little much clarity, like when once I explained you secondly by drawing into the array and iterating to each and every value? What about Suraj and what about Suraj only? Yeah, did you got it? Okay, fine. So I am sharing this link to you. Mm, You can check. You can check it this loop, and we'll be taking this problem into the next class as well. Like if people will be not able to figure out like what is happening here, so you can we can check at that time also. Okay. So split array is here. I will say split array dot I. Cool. So this is the link which I'm gonna share. Uh, cool. Okay. Any other problem? First non-repeating character shifting negative elements to the number. Okay, fine. I cannot share all question links, otherwise you will be doing the cheating and the stuff. So I will be sharing only those links which I am solving and which I am teaching. Okay, Nishant. So today I'm gonna wrap up this class like bit early uh, because like this that question was little hard, and I want everyone to get understanding. I'm closing this class little early today. But meanwhile, if you have any doubts, you can ask your doubt. There further will be no questions. So we left with two questions into the slide. One is subarray one, and one is a shifting negative elements to the end. I have solved this also. Shifting frequency, non-repeating character. Actually, I haven't solved, but it is a simple question. So I will be taking that later. Um, but I will be giving this time to everyone to just go through all these questions and get better understanding in, and in next class we're gonna cover. No, it's not a homework. Homework is like whatever the questions I have taught you at the moment, you need to solve in better. And here, shade me onto the questions. Share me the. Hello, is my voice is breaking up? Is mine now? Is it fine now? Okay, still breaking. Let me refresh the. Okay, I'm audible now, or still my voice is breaking up? Okay, fine. So, whatever problem I have taught to you, I need a better solution, whatever I have taught you today. Not better, like whatever is coming in your mind. And I'll request everyone to share me the Git link on the next class. And you will be posting everything into the Git. I will be monitoring that Git every time. Okay. Yes, I'm coming. That is why I have kept this much time, right, Nishant? Like 5 minutes I'll take to explain that particular problem. So is my screen is visible? Yes. Okay, cool. So if you see this 0 and 1 problem, what I did yesterday, uh, so rest all can drop off. Like people who are interested in 0 1 problem, they can stay. So we'll also do the lead code problem in homework. Yes, you need to do lead code problem in the homework. Yeah. Joseph, you are asking in the current question, or you are asking this -1 is like we haven't found anything. We haven't found anything. Okay. So if the string will be like this, empty string, then we will be returning -1. That is the reason. Or suppose a string is like this, then also -1 will come. Or a string is like A, B, B, and N, then also it's gonna return -1. So that is the reason. Okay, so I'm gonna cover a 0 1 question at the moment. Rest people can join, can drop off who are comfortable in 0 1 question and who wanted to see how we have achieved the 0 1 question, they can stay. So 0 1 question, what I did yesterday. So there is a array, right, which have a value of 0 and 1. So I created a two separate array. One is called 0 array and one is called 1 array. Okay, and then I have given a for loop in which I am putting all 0 element in one 0 array and all 1 value in 1 array. Okay, and post that I am using a spread operator to first I will spread the 0 and then I'm gonna spread 1. So this is how we solve the problem. It is a very simple problem. Okay, I'm repeating it one more time. We Our agenda is to like separate 0 and 1, or you can say put it in a ascending order. So what I did, I have created two array. One is 0 array and one is 1 array. I have pushed all zeros to 0 array and all ones to 1 array, and then I have concatenated both the array. That's it. Done. Okay, so this is the link for that which can use. So can you explain how to solve difficult? We have solved three difficult problem today, Riaz, and I have told the process in the starting 30 minutes how we have to think. So I will be explaining you in the next class today. Like I wanted to close this class little early. So, sir, you using a lot of extra spaces. Extra spaces are for like whenever new code is started, then I need to give the extra space. Okay, so but I will tell you one thing. If you do in the VS Code or somewhere, if you do like this and KF, all the extra space will be gone. Okay, your code will be proper. So I am using linter, which is taking care of this. So this is extra space for like to explain you better. Like here for each is ending. Here we are doing return. Here code is ending. That is why I am using so much extra space, and we should use extra space. So for example, you are defining array here. Actually extra space should be here as well and here as well. Okay, so extra space should be there whenever you are finishing any. So extra line is a full stop, like we use in a Hindi, right, or into the English, a full stop. So extra line is a full stop. Here we are saying we have declared the variable, now we are going to do the logic. Here we are saying we have done the for loop, now we are going to do something else. So we use webpaths, we use to minify the code, right? So once you use the extra code, and in the final code these all getting merged to a single line code. Okay, so do you like you are allowed to use whatever extra space you want. Yes, memory extra space I use because it's a beginner level. Okay, it's a very beginner level. Even I am using lots of time space as well. Okay, not only memory space, time also. Okay, so because it once you will be solved like 10 to 20 questions of the lead code or any competitive questions, your extra spacing will be getting decreased day by day, day by day. I cannot decrease from the day one, right? Otherwise, you will be confused like what he is doing. So that is why at the moment I'm using little much more extra space to just explain you better. Okay, instead of today's question, Riaz, for that I think it should we start like not now. First, you are doing competitive programming. If you solve these 3 to 4 questions, that is a part of competitive programming. Riaz, to answer your question, I have took half an hour like initial to explain how you can approach to the problem. But for you, I will be taking like you join next class before 10 minutes, and there I will be explaining you how you can approach to the problem. Okay. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna end this class here a little early today, and all the questions are welcomed in the next class. Okay. So by the way, I am just doing a last poll. Just put true value if you like the class, and put false if you don't like the class. Okay, you can put false if you don't like the class or if you don't got the questions, whatever I've tried to explain. Okay. Mhm. Cool, cool, cool. Then good night to everyone. Let's talk next day. Okay. Bye bye.